thumbs up already.
Hello, homesteaders, or should I say, babe, do your intro thing. It has been crazy out here. You guys, we're doing our live stream a little bit early tonight, so.
And on a Sunday, not a Monday.
On a Sunday, not a Monday.
That's why it's called Sunday Monday Vlog. Never know when.
Yep, we've got quite a few things coming up next week, and so decided to get it a little bit early. Last week we were talking about projects that we were doing and things not working out, and so this week kind of took a turn of events. We had one of the goats, one of the kids sold, so goat milking has picked up. He doesn't know what I'm talking about, what I'm going to be talking about tonight, because it's just whatever, and I don't have a script, so I'm not going to be looking at anything, so I'm just winging it.
She took her glasses off, so she's a blind bat. She's just going with sonar.
I am blind. Well, somewhat blind. But had one of the kids sold, so that means I have 3 does that are able to produce that don't have kids on them, but they do have kids because a couple of the other ones, they're just one of the babies.
Milk
one of the
robbers.
Mamas, yeah, they're milk robbers. Good way to put that. Oh my goodness, I can't keep them away. So try to milk them morning and evening, but yeah, we got some that are just hitting the milk, yeah, and taking all my milk. So whatever, make some big babies. But this week I've been able to make 2 batches of farmer's cheese or goat milk cheese, and wanted to show you guys a sample of it. This isn't very much left, but
She gave some to the neighbor.
I gave some to the neighbors. That's what's left.
See
of
all
it.
that mold growing in
That's
it?
not mold. That's my seasonings. You can see my well, if you can see my seasonings.
She put
But
seasoning in it, apparently.
I put rosemary in it and cut it with lemon juice. I did fresh lemon juice my first batch, and it turned out really good. This one I used concentrated container lemon juice, and it tastes creamier this way, but and less vinegar. So gonna play with different ingredients on putting in there. Put rosemary in there. I've seen recipes with dill, fresh dill, so definitely gonna look at different fresh herbs to put in it. So if you guys have any good suggestions anybody's made, you know, goat milk cheese, farmer's cheese, what have you, throw some recipe ideas out there. I've got one lady that I talked to, she's supposed to send me some recipes, so I'll take all the advice I can on making better batches. But yeah, I did share some of it with my neighbor lady because we went over today and broke up ice for her sidewalk.
Because she slipped and fell and busted herself.
Yep, and she had like, oh gosh, what is that?
She can't do measurements. It's about 1.5 feet of ice.
Yeah.
That's 1.5 feet for her. Then I say 6 inches for the trailer past the post, and she's out 3 feet.
Mm-hmm.
3 feet. Listen.
Jalapeno? I could do jalapeno.
Kendra says jalapeno.
Yeah, that's
Kendra, you have to push her because you're coming out to visit and staying with us, so she might just make you work for your cheese. See, you got a goat milker coming.
Yeah, I've had my daughter come out there and talk to me while I'm milking goats. That's a big milestone there. She does not do anything with farm animals. That's not her forte, which everybody's their own. Some people are more, you know, city folks. Some people are more country. So I want to try some. I will milk and make some. I will gladly let you help.
Kendra, there you go. While you're here for the weekend, you guys can milk together, you can come in and cook together, and then sit here and have some cheese and quackers.
Cheese and quackers. Give me to say it like that. It's definitely been interesting getting these goats to come around, because I've had one.
She was grabbing by the horns, and I said, stop forcing the goat.
Just
the goat
one.
can be trained.
Just one, because I have to go to work in the morning. Dork.
You're a dork.
I'm not a dork.
That's what Kendra calls you, a dork.
You didn't call me a dork, did you, Kendra? But no, I've got one goat that's stubborn, and I have to go to work, and I'm not going to chase her around for an hour. So I had to work with her last weekend to get her to come to me without having to grab her by the horns, because I don't like doing that also, but I'm proud of her. She came around and she comes to me. I had more time this week to work with her too, because we had freezing rain come in Wednesday. Also, Johnny's the door. Thanks for the love, Kendra. And so freezing rain came in Wednesday, freezing rain all day Thursday. Didn't get to do a lot on Thursday. We didn't do anything on Thursday but nap, because it was just nothing you could do. I mean, you couldn't go anywhere.
And that's why we're filming from here and not from the house on Grove Street, because we weren't doing any work in this cold weather. Plus, we had other things going on.
No, we did get to go out.
Which
last
I'll
week
go
on
to.
that one. Yeah.
Go over in a bit.
Yeah. So with the freezing rain and everything, that give me more time to work with the goats, which I love that. And then what else? See, I don't have a script, so. And he was talking about my measurements. We had an eventful day yesterday, which I can feel it today after slipping on the ice and busting my butt.
Yep.
Yep.
Feet went right out.
Yeah, he got to see it. He didn't say anything because I think he was already agitated at me on the cows anyways. To say the least, he's smiling. I know where my mistakes are.
For any of you that have ever had livestock, when you go to corral livestock, we all know when a cow is running up a chute, you keep it running up that chute, because if you stop or give it any leeway, it's going to be smart and take the other path, and then it's not twice, but 10 times, 100 times harder the second time around. So she learned that again, because she still hasn't decided to chase animals. And so she had to chase the cow on ice, and she fell and busted herself.
My defense, it was ice and turning back.
Just don't do what I did on the ice.
What'd you do on the ice, Kendra? Well, you're friends. You guys know each other.
I know
the
nothing
story.
about Kendra. She's just some random person on the internet that.
We just call people's names out.
Yeah,
hey, how are
a
you?
Keyboard warrior.
A keyboard warrior.
That's gonna come to visit.
But yeah, the cow was on the ice and she turned around on me, so did not like that. Hold on, okay. Oh yeah, you messed your knee up. I remember you telling us that. Messed your knee up.
Kendra, you talk to her and she's so old she forgets everything.
I let it go. I'm like Elsa, let it go.
She's got no choice. It's age.
Okay. I don't really care. Life's too short.
But the reason she was chasing the cow is because this weekend was a bit difficult for me. She's got 15 years of friendship.
See, told you guys were good friends for a while. So yeah, it was a.
I've known her from the internet from all that time. But no, we got rid of all the Scottish Highlanders. So no more fuzzy cows. They went to a wonderful home, a home that I'm trying to get to, a beautiful farm with pastures and ponds and just beautiful.
Yeah. The lady was getting out of her cattle business and getting into
lawn ornaments.
Yeah. And they've got a nice setup. So, got the pasture where you can see all the cows before the house, and then of course have the cattle guard where the cows can't go up into their front lawn and
poop on the porch.
Yeah, do all that good stuff. It was a family event too. Whenever we pulled up, they had all their family. You could tell it
like
was
16 of them.
Yeah, kids and grandkids, so they all got to enjoy it and seeing the baby. The main selling point was the baby Scottish Highlander, the baby bull that
we have.
Yeah, he had listed online, and the lady and the husband come out, looked at that, and I think we had talked about that in a previous Sunday Monday vlog of selling them, and she was more interested in getting quite a few of them. So yeah.
So she wanted all three plus the baby.
Plus the baby.
So it was 4 total.
And they brought their granddaughter out that day. She's a little tyke, and she just loved the baby. So the little ones were excited to see the baby bull come get delivered. And then the ones that bought the cows from us, they actually bought a couple more too. to add to their collection. So that was interesting, seeing them all interact. So people that got it delivered to were super excited, and we were happy because.
And I lost my babies.
Yeah, that was bittersweet for you, wasn't
bittersweet.
it?
So that was one big thing that happened.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing that happened was last week I got a phone call from somebody asking about my property being for sale in Arkansas here. And he thought I was moving, so he wanted to buy my grain bin. Well, I said, I'm keeping my animals. I need my grain bin. I had just bought the grain bin last year. And so he asked about my side-by-side. So I had that financed for like 7 years or so, 5-7 years, something like that. And so that was costing me, between that and the insurance, over $600 a month. So he bought the side-by-side and wiped the contract. So now that saves me $600 a month going out in bills, and I don't have my side-by-side now. And since I only really use the side-by-side for hauling water, I can still haul water in my truck. And I'm not paying $600 a month when we're only using side-by-side twice a week. Yeah, twice a week, if that. So instead of it sitting there costing me money, got that sold. And then tonight the realtor called, and we have another prospective buyer. And this one is selling a house in Colorado Springs. Thinks the house is going to sell within a day or two. They are talking about doing a 1-week contract on my place, contingent contract on them selling. And so Colorado may go under contract this week. So we have 3 different people interested in Colorado now. All 3 are interested in owner financing because of how pricey the ranch is. And I say, if I would have known this, I would have left it at the $450,000, not brought it down to $393,000 for owner financing, because then I would have made more in the long run. But Colorado may be going under contract, so that's a big thing.
Yeah, that was a big phone call tonight. So exciting news. So fingers crossed, prayers.
A lot of stuff going on. Had boxes come in right over there. That's 2 big rolls of 20-foot by 100-foot greenhouse plastic. They weigh 60 to 80 pounds a box. They're heavy boxes. Then I gave up on my seedlings until I can get the greenhouse, because without the light in the window, through the windows, I can't really do my seeds in this room like I was hoping for. I need a lot more light in windows. And we just let everything go. So you can see all the asparagus shot up, is long and stringy. Of course, everything else everybody was talking about. So we just let everything flop over and die. But I know that I've got no issue. You can see down here just how thick everything was popping up and growing. And the pepper plants in here, since there's still moisture in there, they're still going in both containers. But so we let this die out. We'll pull all of that and take all the little seedlings to the animals so the chickens and stuff can eat them. And I'm going to work on trying to get a greenhouse built here in the backyard. I'm going to get some cattle panels, use those 2 boxes of plastic, get some greenhouses built here, get the shelving taken outside. Once we're above freezing again, I mean, tonight we're above freezing, but I think we got one more cold bout coming.
What, Thursday or Friday? Or
Yeah, something like
later
that.
in the week.
And then hopefully next week or week after, I'll have the greenhouse built and start seedlings again and get all that going. And then we still want to get over on Grove Street, that backyard cleared out and burned down, so we can turn that into garden beds before spring is officially here. So that way we have vegetables over there. And then I want to get back over to the homestead, start cutting down the trees or the small stuff, and then hopefully get in touch with the logger. He'll be in hopefully sometime in March. Get all of that logging done. That will bring in a little bit of money again. And then with that money, we can get more fencing. I have a bunch of fencing that's already sitting there that we got to put up.
You just keep doing that. I'm like, I'm not fencing.
She loves
I'm
fencing.
not the fencing. Oh, yeah. That was one of our first projects together was fencing.
Yeah, after I cut my face wide open.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'll do now. I'll do it again so you can do fencing.
No.
Sharp objects while she's at work.
No.
Talking about sharp objects, she's about ready to have a bunch of sharp objects.
Oh yeah.
Saws and all different stuff.
We'll get into that a little bit later, but
No. This is an intro, a little sneak peek preview of what's getting ready to happen with Carla.
Hopefully it goes.
Oh, you know what? I'll cut her off. I won't let her do it. We're doing a short video in a little bit, and she'll disclose what she's looking at possibly doing.
No.
Yep.
No, we'll do it now, because
No, not now.
No.
Not now.
Later.
Yeah, we're doing a little short video, one of those 16-second clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't say what I was
No,
going
no,
to say.
no, now you can't say. So now you gotta come up with a different subject. Wing it.
Wing it.
All right, next subject is you.
Well, you already took the topic that I was going to talk about. Let's just say, let's see. We've got one more goat that's going to have babies. There's no goats behind us right now. We got a fresh cage in case we had one come in from all the cold weather. Yeah. You stole what I was going to say. Can't think of anything else now. Oh, and we didn't get to go into detail about my measurements, as far as like whenever we were backing up the trailer.
I went over that.
Yeah.
Anybody in the audience have a topic for Carla to help her out, to give her something to cover?
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything. Not after that. I've got a big weekend coming up next weekend. I can't say, apparently.
Yeah, I just hampered all those conversations.
Yep.
Now you gotta hold off.
Yep. It's
Carla
exciting.
is going to a class. You can say that, you're going to a class.
I'm going to a class to do some learning. How about that?
A homesteading type learning thing, which will be covered in the short.
Which, yeah. I mean, this is going to be new to me. Doing the short, because I haven't done one of those.
You did. She's famous. Her short is up to almost 1,800.
Already?
Yeah,
it was 17, just like
I think you're
long
over
ago.
1,800 as a little bit
Oh my
ago.
goodness.
You have to go back. It's homestead and wife, a toothbrush, and goats. And it's Carla brushing her teeth, running around the shed with goats chasing her. And I got her on a short video, and everybody loves that video. And they're going back and searching it through today's Homesteader and watching her video over and over and over.
It was fun. I mean, I was just running around the building with the goats. They're like dogs, but they're hairy like dogs, yeah. And they sometimes sting. But they followed me, and I'm like, okay, this is fun. I got some exercise. They got some exercise. I was brushing my teeth that morning. I was like, what the heck? Let's not finish brushing our teeth. Let's go run around the building. So he caught me off guard on that.
I got her running with the toothbrush in her mouth, but the video messed up.
Yeah.
So I had to delete it and get another take on the video.
Yeah.
But it would have been better if she was out there brushing her teeth running.
Yeah.
Like, don't run with scissors. Don't run with the toothbrush in your throat, trip,
yeah.
fall, and go through the back of your skull. So,
yeah.
but we're doing a short video shortly. She's got to get out and milk some goats.
Yep.
Take a shower. Work tomorrow.
You ready for work tomorrow?
I got to go to Town Square, which is 2 blocks down. I get to walk and go pay my property taxes, my $154 on the homestead.
What,
I
another?
think it was $352 on my rental house, the $20,000 house I bought, and then Carla's got hers, which was what, $500 or something.
Actually, with the homestead credit, it knocked it down to $213 plus
What was it to start with?
$600.
It was like $600. In Arkansas, for those of you that don't know,
if it's your primary residence, you can get a homestead credit
on one property.
on one property, but it's got to be your primary residence, and it's like $375 discount.
Yep,
So,
they take off your property taxes every year.
Yep, my property tax would be like $650 $248 or something, and so it knocked it down to like $213.
And that's because how big the house is.
Yeah.
Where my rental house is a lot smaller square footage. I
So-
think this one was what, almost 2,000,
Yeah.
and that one's only like 1,100 square foot.
Yeah.
So I pay $352 over there. It's not my primary residence, so I can't do a homestead credit. But she gets it here at the house, so
Which
that saves her a lot.
Yeah, because it's I've got a loan on the house, so it's taxes and insurance are in my payment. So as soon as they update that, it should knock my payments down about $50. So that'll be nice. One thing we didn't cover is we possibly
See, she just had the thing.
possibly getting the tractor back. You didn't cover that, did you?
No.
Yep. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about it. So
No more pushing hay bales off of a trailer and getting them into hay corrals. So, yeah.
So she's gonna go milk.
Yep.
I got a couple things I gotta do. Then we'll be back with the short. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Yep.
Take it easy, guys.
Good night.